they look in the mirror, they feel a certain way, they don't have energy, they want to sleep at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they go to bed early, they watch TV all weekend, they're never going to have the breakthrough. And the people that are on a transformation, the people that go, you know what, that's it. I'm going to remove sugar from my diet for 3 days. Just removing sugar for 3 days. Watch what happens. That's it. I'm removing soda pop. Just remove soda pop. Watch what happens. You guys, those types of things trigger amazing things to happen. So I want everybody to be healthy. I want everybody to experience vitality. You guys, I'm celebrating my 50th birthday this year. 50 years old. And I feel better at 50 than I did when I was 17. And I used to be on the SWAT team for the Air Force. I was this guy that would climb, rappel down buildings, go into buildings first with a gun and do all this crazy stuff. I do triathlons now. I run marathons. I do hiking. I do crazy stuff. Why? Because I have vitality. It's not because I have money. I was doing stuff like that, but not at the level that I'm doing it right now. It's when I started honoring my temple, honoring myself, that my life started changing. And the only way you have a big breakthrough is if you guys start honoring this. Like, really take care of this. And you know what taking care of it is. You know what the right foods are. You know what the right things to drink are. You know that exercise, you guys know exercise is good, right? But we're too busy. Gosh, I'm on this exercise kick, and I'm just going nuts, but I didn't exercise all last week, so I'm going to start next Monday. You guys, just to walk around the block, just something. You have to get these patterns developed in your system to make it happen. And when you do, then utopia. It's utopia. So please, 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 on yourself. The breakthrough that you want, in many cases, has to do with your health. Believe it or not, I've seen people that were down and out. I've seen successful people. Look at Steve Jobs. One of the most successful guys on the planet ends up getting cancer. He would sell everything to help find a cure. You guys, I want you to live long, healthy, entrepreneur, prosperous lives. And you do that by waking up in the morning going, I'm going to take care of that person right there. As you look in the mirror, that's the person I'm going to take care of. Because the better that you are for you, the better you are for everybody, right? So I want to make sure you guys, please, please honor that. And the final thing with entrepreneurship, you guys, for me is like, I look back on my life and I look at the different things I've done. I've done everything. If I was to give you guys my bio, you would see that I had a stepfather that for 8 years out of my life told me that I was worthless, that I would never amount to anything, that I was crazy, don't try, you're stupid, you're going to fail. I was told that as a kid. So I really shouldn't be here, but something inside me, just like something inside of you, is wanting you to plow through everything, right? I had that happen. I did 5.5 years in the Air Force, which was one of the great experiences of my life. Put me on a track of entrepreneurship because I realized I wasn't going to be a good follower. And once I started doing that, then my whole life changed. Once I said, you know what, I'm going to create my own life. I'm going to create my own way. So the last thing I want to share with you with regards to that is your purpose. What is your purpose? Everybody have goals in here. I'm not going to ask you what your goals are, but when I ask people if they have goals, they go, oh yeah, I got goals. I got dreams. I got it all. Really? Are they written down anywhere? You see them every day. Like every day. Every day. Every day. Like when I wake up in the morning, I have my routine, my process, my system, my mantra that I do every single morning. One of the things is I look at my goals and my dreams and my vision. I visualize, I see them. I go, wow, look at that. And that's what I focus on every day. Oh, guess what I do when somebody badmouths me or something? I look at my goals. And guess what I do before I go to bed? I look at my goals, my dreams, all these things I fuel myself with every day. Every day. Because there's a voice in your head the second you get weak that you're going to hear. Like I can still right now, let me call it out. Yep, my dad just said I was stupid. I still can hear those voices if I wanted to, but because I focus on what I want every single day, where I'm focused, my direction, the people I want to attract in life, the things I'm going, I'm manifesting wonderful things, wonderful health, wonderful activity, wonderful growth in my business. Guess what happens? I get all those things. Every day. Every day. You are an everyday job, believe it or not. So what is your purpose? What are you good at? I know what I suck at. I know what I am terrible at. So why would I ever do that? Some of us do jobs, do careers, do stuff that we're not really good at, we just do. I want you to discover your purpose. What are you really good at? Let's say I was a genie. I was a genie, which I am. I don't know if you guys did. You didn't tell me I was, Mike, or anything before. Okay. I'm a genie. And I can grant you guys a couple wishes, right? Money's no object. You got plenty of money in the bank. You got millions of dollars in the bank, hundreds of millions, whatever it is for you that you think that you're successful. You guys have all got that. In fact, if you were going to your bank account right now, don't do it right now, but if you were to go in your bank account right now, you got all the money in the world. You got it. What would you be doing? What is your purpose? Like, what would get you out of bed tomorrow? What would get you out of bed tomorrow? What would keep you up all night tonight? What would it be? I know what I'm here for. I know that every job that I've had, every career I've ever had, every experience I've ever had, every encounter I've ever had, every good taste, bad taste, everything I've ever had in my life has led me to what I want to do. And I know I want to serve people. I know I want to help people. I know I want to empower people. I know I want to speak to people. I know I want to motivate people. I know I want to heal people. I know all these things. So guess why I only need 4 hours of sleep every single night? My wife laughs at me and says, "You only need 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep every single night." Yes, because I got a purpose. I can't wait to get out of bed in the morning. I have a hard time sleeping because I just don't want to, I'm going to miss something, you guys. I want you to find what that is. What are you good at? What would get you out of bed every single morning? You guys, I want you to do that. All of you have skills. All of you have talents. All of you have gifts. Amazing things that you're not utilizing. I could never be an accountant. I freaking hate numbers. I failed math in high school. Why would I go down that path? But I know I can talk to people. I know I can communicate to people. I know I like to help people. I know I like to listen to people. I know I like to motivate people. I know I like to share with people. So find a path doing the things that you love to do. And you started by becoming an entrepreneur. You're started something, but that something might not be it. That might give you the skills. That might give you the next level of education you might need. But there's something inside you that you know you want to do. Every time I coach them, I was like, okay, so let's say money's an object. What would you be doing? Oh, I love cars. I'd be fixing cars. What do you do right now? I'm an accountant. Nothing against accountants, by the way, if you're an accountant. I just don't know why. I just don't like numbers. It's the first thing that comes to my mind. But why don't you work on cars? Why don't you do what your passion is? I guarantee if you do what you love, you'll make more than enough money than you know what to do with. Right? If you'll never work a day in your life if you're doing what you love. I've not worked in 25 years. 25 years. Because I've been doing what I love to do every single day. And I've found careers and things to do what I love to do. Guys, find out what your purpose is. Take inventory of what your skills are. The things I ask people to do, like when I coach people, it's like, okay, let's write down all the wonderful things that you love to do. I don't say, hey, let's write down all the things that you suck at. Why would I do that? Right? Let's write down all the wonderful things that you love to do. What do you love to do? I love traveling. I love doing this. I love that. Well, then you should sound like you're a travel agent. Go do that. Find a mentor that can help you do that. Do what you love. Okay? I know you got to pay bills. I've been there. I sold insurance in Lincoln, Nebraska. I sold long-term health care, you guys. Long-term health care for dying farmers in Nebraska. This positive, happy, and by the way, I was the darkest person in Nebraska. So when I knocked on their doors, like, hey man, what's going on? What are we doing? So I'm telling you that because sometimes we have to do something that we don't like. However, the things that I learned knocking on those doors prepared me for the next thing. I love talking to people, so I wasn't out of my comfort zone. I love listening to people, which was out of my comfort zone. I love serving people because I was actually truly helping and wasn't out of my comfort zone. So I was still doing something in alignment with what I was good at, not what I was bad at. If you're doing something that you're really not passionate about, find something that you are if you have to work for somebody. Find out what your purpose is. I'm going to ask for a little homework from you guys. You don't have to give it to me. This is you. Is tonight before you go to bed, I want you to take inventory of all the wonderful things that you're good at. I'm good at this. Oh man, I love that. Oh freaking man, that's pretty. Just write them down. Just write them down. None of the sucky stuff, just the good stuff. And you're going to see something pop off that page. You're going to see something that looks, oh my God, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing that? And then I want you to do this. Every time you're having a bad day, here's what I want you to do. I want you to start your day off. Every single morning takes, for some of you, because you guys are probably fast, you guys just did 2 minutes of networking like that. I want you guys to do a gratitude list every single morning. Like every morning when I wake up, it's like I just get quiet. I lay there in the bed, and there's 10 things pop in my head. Man, I'm happy. Oh man, I took a breath. I'm happy. I'm grateful for that. Do you realize there's people that die in their sleep? Do you guys know that? That happens. So the fact that